See what we got on here. Wait for some people to get on here.
Alright. Here, I'll text Abby. I'll be like, if you don't mind, you want to watch my that? Never mind. She'll see it.
There we got Hunter. What are you doing? Fishing from the highway? All right, let's start. The people can jump in and see here. Flip it around. All right, there you go, son. We're making some stir-fried chicken tonight. I've got my authentic hand-hammered Chinese wok. I've got a cat right there. The cat's not in the menu, I promise. Oh, wait. So anyway, I've had this wok for about 20 years, and it's hand-hammered. It's awesome wok. So let's see what we can do here. Gotta have garlic. Any particular brand will work. You never have too much garlic. So how's everybody doing tonight? Read me some comments. Huh?
Nobody's gave you any comments yet.
How many's watching?
24.
24?
I know.
Sweet. Let her heat up good here. It's too rainy to go fishing, so I figured I'd cook tonight. It's just been a nasty, drizzly day. Gotta have a good wok to make good Chinese. Virus-free Chinese. Chicken's got so much water in it, you gotta cook all that crap out. When you cook it out, then you're searing the outside and you're keeping the juice inside. So when you're pulling it out and eating it, you got tender chicken.
We got a comment from Grayson Glick. Do you deliver?
No, Grayson, I do not deliver. You are more than welcome to come over and get a plate. We should have plenty. Let her heat up a little bit. I need a hotter burner. This is all I've got. This is what I cook all my junk on. It needs to be just a little bit hotter. The ones you see at the big restaurants where they cook it in like 5 minutes, well, they got like 10 times the BTU.
Brandy Allred wants to know. Steve wants to know how come we weren't invited.
Well, for one, Steve, you're like 4 hours away, and you never stop and see me anymore. Stop and see me, and I'll cook.
Michelle Lincoln wants to know where you got your wok.
Michelle, me and Thomas bought these at a Chinese restaurant supply store in St. Louis about 25 years ago. I've had it for years and years. It's probably the greatest $20 purchase I've ever made. They had a whole shipment of them, and they're hand-hammered. They're the real deal. They heat up quick, and they make just killer food. And like you'll see here in a minute, they've got dimples all around the side. It'll stick to the side, and you still cook in the middle. That's the beauty about a hand-hammered wok. You want the dimples.
Felicia White wants to know what you're cooking.
Well, I'm going to call it quarantine chicken, but it's actually like an Orange General Kung Pao. It's got a little kick to it, some homemade stuff. I just threw some stuff together, and hopefully it turns out pretty good. Hopefully. Getting close.
Up to 50 people.
Sweet. Let her stew a little bit. You don't want to overcook your chicken. You cook it and cook it and cook it. It's like eating a piece of shoe leather. So you get it close, get the water out of it, and then you'll put the finishing touches on it when you caramelize the sauce on it at the very end. And I'm a whole lot better cook than I am a fisherman, just so you know. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Water is slowly going away. You got to make sure your chicken's done too. So you don't want to overcook it, but you don't want to undercook it and then serve somebody some bad chicken.
Felicia Wyatt said, I bet the fish are glad to hear that.
Have you seen my record, Felicia? It's pretty bad. Them fish ain't scared of me. Now, if Hunter Freeman's on here, they're scared of him. I promise you that. That dude catches them in the bathtub. All right, chicken. See the water's going away? Chicken's still good and tender. That's what you want, good, tender chicken. Because we're going to put a glaze on here in a minute. We're going to start part 2 of this. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. Alright, the chicken is where I want it to be. We're going to throw a little oil in. Can't go wrong with garlic.
Felicia Wyatt said your record is better than Robert's, LOL.
Now the onions are going to take the longest to cook. So we're going to cook them first. We're cooking onions first. See how my garlic's turning brown? That's just about the right consistency. We're going to cook our onions, peppers, all this stuff first. And we're going to cook it fast and hot. And I wish I had a hotter burner, but I don't. So we're going to get these caramelized just a little bit. We're going to add our broccoli because we don't want our broccoli cooked down to nothing. It takes all away the nutrients. You want just a little bit of crunch on your broccoli. And we'll throw our mushrooms in at the very end.